Hello everybody, my name is Meisterbloo and we're picking up the next... Yeah, I'm gonna start that over. Hello everybody, my name is Meisterbloo and we're picking right back up with Higurashi When They Cry, Chapter 2, Watanagashi. Keiichi, are you about ready? Let's go home. Settling the bill, my father had his customer card stamped. It was pretty much filled. Damn, Dad, you are quite the regular customer. Was that new waitress just now somebody you know, Keiichi? Oh, so you were watching from the shadows like a creep. Dad has the oddest sense of tact sometimes. Somebody from school? From Hinamizawa? Yeah, she's a little sister of my friend Mion. Her school isn't in Hinamizawa, so she must go to one in town. I've never seen her at my school. So not all the kids in Hinamizawa go to the same school? Only about half. The other half go all the way into town on their bikes. In this way, the feeling that I was really talking to Shion came to me. What should I say to Mion tomorrow? I met your little sister. Something like that. Even with Mion being like that, us having a secret between the two of us made me both a little happy and a little embarrassed. Oh. We had a moment, although Keiichi's gonna find out eventually that... I'm not gonna spoil it. If you know it already, then you know it already. I'm not gonna tell you. You received new tips! Is there really a Shion? An introduction to Angel Mort. Oh god, is it gonna be like her interview process? Double the fun! View new tips. Alright, so we got 2 of them. Alright, we're gonna go through these now. Oh, I forgot about that awesome music in the menu. I love that music.
Huh? Mion-san's family?
Yeah, more broadly, I was just wondering if she had any brothers or anything. I was actually wondering whether her younger twin sister named Shion really existed, and my curiosity got the better of me, so I quietly asked Satoko about it.
I wonder. She might not. She wasn't being
very clear about it. Had Satoko never gone over to Mion's house to play? Oh, no. If you know the series, that sentence hurts. That sentence hurts you right in the feels. From your reaction, I guess you've never met any.
Yes, I've never seen any of her relatives except her grandmother.
As far as I could tell, there were already dark clouds over the Shion is real theory. Cool, I got another item in my inventory.
Rika would know more than I. You would do well to ask her.
That's very well spoken of you, Satoko. Satoko waved to Rika-chan, who was basking in the sunlight, like a flower, absorbing the light and gaining energy so that she could take over the world.
Rika, do you know anything about Mion-san's family?
Rika-chan was surprised at the sudden question.
Mi has a big family, so I don't really know everything about them. That many, huh? For example?
Oh, for example, is there someone named Shion Sonozaki? Well, I might have heard wrong, so she might not actually exist, but...
You mean she?
That's the wrong voice at all.
Shion exists.
Huh? That was unexpected. So she was real?
Huh? Their names are quite similar, you know. I could get tongue-tied trying to tell the difference.
I've heard she's Mi's younger twin sister, but I haven't... Oh. Yes. I'm wondering who was saying that. I'm like, nah. Keiichi wouldn't call her Mi.
I've heard that she's Mi's younger twin sister, but I haven't met her too many times.
Rika-chan knew a bit about her as well, but hadn't seen her much.
I think I met her once at a funeral a few years ago.
She's not in this class, so maybe she goes to school in Okinomiya. Okonomiya, not Okinomiya. Ah, my nose itches! Why my nose is itching? Probably a mosquito bite's gonna end up showing up the video and have a huge, like, on my nose. Mosquitoes love me, and I have allergic reactions to their bites, which is very bad.
She may live there, too. Mion-san herself lives apart from her family and with her grandmother, after all.
She didn't live with her parents? That was a bit odd. Was there something between them?
It's a very complicated family. She seems to have many relatives. There are doubtless many different circumstances.
For now, I learned that she had a younger twin sister named Shion, but her family structure, including her own position, still seemed very mysterious.
Oh, what are the three of you talking about? Let this old man in on it. Oh, Mion-san, you've come at a good time. Might it be true that you have a younger twin sister?
Oh, Mion crap.
A younger sister? Well, yeah, I do.
Mion grew uncharacteristically red in the face, at a loss. I think she's looking at me.
Oh my! I had no idea. What kind of person might she be? I would very much like to meet her sometime.
Ooh, you're ready to box her.
You shouldn't bother. She's not cute at all. She's really conceited. Besides, other than talking to her on the phone once in a while, I haven't seen her in a long time either.
Why did it look like she was in such a panic? That one is a typo. I knew it in my heart of hearts. It's like she was declaring that Shion from yesterday was actually a fake. Anyway, this was pretty funny, so I let it go for a little while longer. Another Mion under the name of Shion? Will I be able to see her if I go to that restaurant again? I had a mysterious feeling, as if I'd made a new friend, despite knowing that she and Mion were the same person. Oh, Keiichi. Oh, you think you're so intelligent. An introduction to Angel Mort. My nose will stop itching long enough for me to get this. Reprinted from the Victorious War Photographer's Guide April issue, Complete Conquest Analysis, Family Restaurant Chapter. Now at last we come to the blazing hot third day. To Angel Mort, a super famous restaurant, the envy of all enthusiasts, despite being located in the remote Shishibone city of XX Prefecture. Why exactly do the most famous stores avoid the centers of human habitation? It can only be because it is a trial given to us by the god of war photography. It's famous locally for having the best desserts in town, but that matters not to us. If you want expensive desserts, then you could just go to a censored place or something. We aim not for sweet treats, but for sweet uniforms. The fragrant aroma of sweat wafts... Ew. The fragrant aroma of sweat wafts from these obligatory waitress uniforms, creating no less than a public torture device. How can their bashful flirtation be on par with all the other restaurants with cute uniforms all across the country? War Photography Hunter. Away! What was that about? Uh-oh. The smoking areas are the real superpositions. Aim for your chance at them with the tenacity of an octopus. Never known to describe an octopus as tenacious, but I guess you can. Ryu, yesterday I failed to get seating. Today I will aim for the ultimate golden seat, the corner box in the smoking area. Otaku are overwhelmingly non-smokers, so I'll picture a spot in the smoking area and set up camp there. As expected of Ryu, the hunter. He's saying his victory was decided the moment he chose his seat. In actuality, Ryu used the same tactic during the grand opening of Akihabara's XXXXXXX, and succeeded in getting the best seats in the house. Back then, he also went early in the afternoon, just after the lunch rush, and not only did he find his target seat empty, but he also obtained it with ease. By utilizing tricks such as ordering a little at a time, he effectively increased the number of opportunities for engagement, carefully scoping out his chance for a picture. But, as if cursed by that, from the day before, the god of war photography did not smile upon him. After suffering successive firm defeats until 3 p.m., he finds no chances coming his way. And after 4 p.m., a man began to take his orders. It looks as though he has been seen through. It is the rule of a hunter to withdraw with grace once marked. Ryu. My aim was perfect, but a fork technique I used at 2:30 seemed to have backfired. Maybe they were wary since I sat in the booth and left my bag on the floor. My camera was already hidden in my travel bag, and might fossilize in there. If there were 2-digit EGs involved for sticking here half a day, I'd have a high encounter rate. I am mortified. Even so, he still got a few pieces of gold, as to be expected from the hunter. He attained this nice angle despite lamenting his failure. He is an artisan. More surprising, though, is that the uniform conquest across Japan has yielded not a single arrested person. What an amazing start for the hunter who brags about having been able to approximately half the total prefectural police stations in the country. That thing the day before. The day before, our hunter took on a shrine maiden cuisine XX in Nagoya. His hunter spirit showed through too zealously, and as soon as he entered the store, he was seen through, placed in a booth, and waited on by the head priest. Despite waiting half a day, the much-anticipated shrine maidens appeared only at the time of his first order. A seriously huge blunder for a hunter. Now then, here we have the giveaway of the hunter's original photographs that always receive such high praise. We'll present one passionate reader with 3 all-you-can-eat low-angle pictures of the Angel Mort uniforms chosen by the hunter himself. With such blazing hot pictures, you too can become a war photographer today. Well, that was uncomfortably disgusting.